So it is currently 9 o'clock here. I just thought I would share an inspiring video or live, I guess, before I head to bed. First, I'm just gonna tell you guys, I'm just gonna start doing lives from now on until I get a new camera to actually film videos. Hope you guys don't mind, but the lives will be like videos until I get a camera. So also, this is it right here. Don't mind that. I don't like popping them. But anyways, I just thought I would do this like inspiring video because I like going to bed with positive energy. So life can be stressful, very stressful, with a bunch of mistakes you made in the past or with a bunch of stuff that's happening right now in your life, and it could be a lot of stuff and it could just be stressful. And sometimes I feel like that I don't want this anymore. And sometimes you do too. Sometimes you just think, wow, life is so stressful. What am I doing? What's the point? You know, I feel like that a lot. And God has helped me. Family, like for instance, my mom has helped me, my dad, um, and a bunch of resources have helped me overcome that. A little bit too. There we go. A lot of things have helped me in the past overcome that. My boyfriend has helped me too, and friends. But life can be precious, is precious, because if you really think about it, whether you believe in God or not, life is short. You could live until like 95, or you could live to like 105. You could live hundreds of years or 100 years. You could live for a long time, but life is still short. Life is gonna go by so fast. Just yesterday I felt like I was like 16 or something. Life can go by quick, and life is precious. You get one chance on this earth to do what you love, and you get one chance on this earth, to build friendship, build relationship, build your family up a little bit. You have one life on this earth. Now, you do have a life in heaven, eternal life with God, obviously, but you have another life, but you only have one life on this planet. And I got reminded today, I was like, life is so precious. So if you don't live for yourself today, you might not have a chance tomorrow. Nobody, like everyone has said, no one's promised a tomorrow. Nobody. You're not gonna wait. You're not gonna think of today. You're not gonna think, oh, I have another chance tomorrow. You'll say that, but you don't know that. You have one life on this earth. Live it for yourself. Do not live it for somebody else. Hello to Andrew Walters Edits. Can you say hi? Hello. um, I know you say like, oh, you have a son or a daughter. You live your life for them, or you have your boyfriend, you live life for him, or you have a girlfriend, you live life for her. I get that. I get how you love people and you live for them. You put yourself backwards and put them first. But what I'm saying is that you need to live your life for yourself. You have to. If you don't, you will not be promised a tomorrow. You're never promised a tomorrow. And you might not have it tomorrow. Today could be your last day on earth. This moment could be your last. This video could be the very last video you watch on earth. You're not promised 5 minutes from now. God forbid, but I could die in 5 minutes. You never know. You never know. You could die in a minute. You don't know. You never know when life is going to throw a curveball, when you're going to die, when you're not promised a tomorrow, so you need to live your life. And I was reminded of that today. Truth. Also, you just live your life for you. And I got reminded of that today. I go through all these things in my life, and I do things for people, that, I love these people, so obviously I'll do stuff for them, favors. We all do. But you'll get so buckled down doing things for people that you won't have time to do things for yourself. And it's unhealthy too. It's just unhealthy to like do all these favors and make everyone happy, never say no to people, rather than just living your life for yourself. Also be yourself too. Don't be someone you aren't. Don't be the cool it girl at school, it guy at school. Don't be cool just because other people think you're cool. Don't do things to make yourself look cool. Don't do that. That's the worst thing you could have, and that's the worst thing that I did as a high schooler. I thought that a lot of things were cool when they weren't. Now I'm not talking about, drugs or vaping or smoking or drinking. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like friendship. Like I made friends with people that I shouldn't have. Yeah, I made friends with people that made stupid decisions and tried taking me down that road. Now, lucky for me, I had some parents who helped me get through that. But you're not, don't do that. Just don't. It'll lead you down a horrible path. Don't do that. Choose friends that support your decision. Choose friends that are loyal, honest, kind. Do not choose friends that are into peer pressure. Peer pressure is a big thing. Don't do that. Live your life for you and be yourself. From this day forward, I'm going to live my life for me. I'm not going to do, now obviously I'm going to do favors for my family and friends, obviously. I'm going to be kind, obviously. But I'm not going to go through life just making people happy and doing favors. Now, I'm not going to make them angry at me. I'm not going to be mean to them. But I'm not going to go through life just doing favor after favor after favor and not having time for myself. I'm going to have some time for myself. I'm going to read the Bible more. I'm going to focus on my relationship with God and my relationship with my family, my relationship with my boyfriend, my relationship with my friends, and you guys. I'm going to live life for me, and I am going to do what makes me happy. And that may not make others happy. I don't know. It's like, that makes my family happy. As long as I'm happy, they're happy. So, like, yeah. But yeah, the moral of the story today, what I'm trying to say is live your life for yourself. Otherwise, you will not have time to do that. And be yourself. Otherwise, you will not have time to do that because nobody's promised a tomorrow. Thank you, XO fam, so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Help me get to 100K if you want to. Like, comment, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications if you haven't already. This is live. I literally just realized that. You can't really do that. But like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. I love you guys. Peace.